My name's Lolly.
My name's Garrett.
Wow. So what's your interest?
Well, I just got really into spearfishing. Yeah, it's like I'm not really for like the whole like harming animals thing, but like Nirvana, it's like one of my favorite bands. They said like fish don't really have feelings, so it's like that's the exception.
Yeah.
But I work in tech, so like I don't have that
Tech.
much.
Wow. Tell me about that.
Well, I started at like $70K a year, and it's like not really a big deal, but
It's kind of low for San Diego, don't you think? Can we get a swap?
Well, actually, I'm in the top 85 percentile of tech startup workers, so
What's always a starting point?
bitch, if you actually fucking knew anything about tech, you would know that.
Should do
Yeah, have you ever been spearfishing?
I can't say that I have. More of a fly fisher.
You're a fly fisher?
Yeah.
Really?
I
What do
think
you
that's
fish for?
Fish?
What kind of flies do you use?
When's a fly?
My homie Chad, he's been wanting to take me fly fishing for a little bit.
No, it's
but
fine.
Yeah.
You just catch them.
What else do you like to do in your free time?
I don't know. Stargaze, you know.
Did you see the Northern Lights recently?
No.
I actually went out with my mom and I saw him. It was pretty dope.
Your mom?
Yeah. I'm
That
kind of
is
like a
so
mama's boy, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Don't fucking call me baby cute. I don't like that shit.
Okay. Well, perfect date. Go.
Shit.
Can I just say your eyes are so beautiful? They're like mold on a tree. Really.
Mold?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the live mold, like the good, healthy one.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, yours are all right. My ideal date, I follow this like sex therapy page because I'm really like progressive and stuff. So like I'm trying to learn how to like be better to women and stuff.
Yeah, that's important.
And they talk about this thing called the fuck first rule.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's where you fuck before you go eat, so that you're not fucking and your stomach's full of fucking food, you know?
Yeah, and I fast, so I think that'll work out.
Yeah, so that's kind of like, I think fuck, and then we'll go get like some sushi or something.
Do you like pho?
I love pho.
Wow, me
Yeah,
too.
it's one of my
Me
favorite
too.
things. Yeah, what kind?
Beef.
Pop the fuck out of my balloon right away.
That answer to say, pop them. Pop it. All right.
I'm actually really progressive too, so the silence doesn't really bother me.
No, yeah. Sometimes it's just good to just sit.
Yeah.
You know, I think people.
I always say, like, if you can't sit in someone's silence, I don't think you should really be with that person. So
and stand in someone's silence.
I also say silence is the strongest form of. Fuck. What's that quote?
I just say,
Silence means you're agreeing with the oppressor.
live for nothing or stand for something. That's important. That's in my YouTube. That's in my Instagram bio. So.
Yeah. How many followers you got?
3.6K, but I don't really look.
Oh, try 23K. So.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
It's almost like your starting salary.
What do you do for work?
Freelance.
I'm an entrepreneur. Let me guess.
Yeah. I just don't like to be chained, you know, to the 9 to 5. Kind of struggling right now.
Really?
I don't know if like you can tell with your skin tone, but it's a lot of privilege speaking right now, just assuming that I would have a career. But some of us, it's a little hard, you know, especially during the holidays.
So what's like your living situation like?
I'm alive.
Like, can we come back to your pad after we get
No.
pho or like?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 4 roommates.
When we go get pho, how do you expect the check to be split up between us?
I don't expect to see it. I expect you to walk in, you say you're going to use the restroom, you tell the waiter, hey, I'm going to pay for this before she even sees. It's just how I was raised.
So you got no job, you got no house of your own, and you expect me to just pay for everything without you even seeing it?
Well, when you put it
And
like
you go
that.
fucking fly fishing.
Fly fishing, hey, that's a pro. I've never met any guy that doesn't like that. Well, you know.
Are you on any dating apps?
No.
Why'd you hesitate?
Why'd you ask?
Matters.
To who?
Well, I work at a tech startup, and I kind of just fucking frown upon everybody, and like sometimes I'll like fuck with their profiles too, since I have access to like the algo and stuff.
Yeah. Do you kind of make girls match you?
Next question.
Okay, so we could close this off. Do you want kids?
No.
Hmm.
Do you?
Maybe.
What are you bringing to the table in the relationship? Because one of the biggest rules of a relationship is you have to bring, as a woman, you need to bring value to a man's life.
Oh.
So what are you bringing?
It's a good question. Personality, fun, drive, that you obviously don't have, looking by your outfit, right?
Hey, I thrifted this.
I can tell, buddy. I can tell by the fade and the smell. That's not actually true. It looks really good.
I can't stop looking at the cum stain right next to your face.
Can you stop? We're not supposed to say that there's cum stain. This is detrimental to my appearance. And hey, I might not be good now, but you didn't ask, did I go to school? Because I actually have a PhD. I have a PhD, as you'd like for you to know. I don't know how to say that. I don't want to say it.
Fat honkin' didissy.
Good one, Chris. And if this entrepreneurship doesn't work out, because before I was in Miami, $1.1 million house that I just sold, then I'll go back. So I bring that to the table. But you didn't think of that, huh? But you can think about that when you're going out fishing. How you fumbled me. Pop the balloon. Pop the motherfucker. All right, let's go back. Well,
welcome back to the Cozy Show.
welcome back.
To the in its truest form, the Cozy Show.
Yeah.
Its most original form.
Well, brother,
How
it's
the
good to
hell
have
are you?
You know, the seat was a little colder when I was alone, but man, the couch felt bigger, didn't it?
Nice. It was nice though. Sitting right in the middle, camera zoomed in.
Definitely made,
You know?
like, you wonder why in the past, there's a lot of great men. Alexander the Great.
I forgot my phone. Can you start the timer?
Oh, shit. This is starting. There you go. Help you out, brother.
A lot of great men, what?
Alexander the Great, Tom Brady. The Greeks.
Mahatma
But
Gandhi.
they all crave one thing, power, right?
Okay.
And, I've always been good at sharing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're on the seat alone, something about it just makes it want to be yours. Camera zoomed in. Focused fully. No back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Camera doesn't have to decide because it's just me, baby.
Yep.
Background looks even better.
Yeah, it does.
Twice as better.
Yeah, it does.
If not 3. I don't have to listen to your rants,
Me cutting you off over and over.
Right?
Me clearing my throat over
A lot
and
of times
over.
Chris has maybe 4 or 5 panic attacks during the podcast. I don't know if you guys
we
know
had to
that.
cut him out.
We had to cut him out. And, it was cool for the first 50 pods. Now we're getting, hey, it's just me, bud. No, but seriously, it was cool. I liked it. I liked it. I didn't like it enough to be like, I want to do it right away again. I liked it enough to be like, maybe in 3.
Before I recorded it, I was so excited to fucking record mine, especially after listening to yours.
Nice.
Fucking dog shit.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, just kidding. I loved yours. I really did. I listened to the whole thing while I was thrifting, actually.
Oh, nice.
But before I recorded my solo one, I was like,
Solo.
I think it'd be fun to like do more, make it like a monthly thing or something. Just
Oh, like kind of have like a segment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Talking with Chris.
Cozy with Chris.
Cozy chats with Chris.
Cozy conversations.
Cozy
Con
convos.
Chris.
Ah,
CCCC.
4 C's. Nice. But after I did one, I was like, what the fuck would I talk about again? Because like, the whole time I was just talking about myself.
Yeah.
Like,
you can only do that so much.
Exactly.
So
I think
many
you have to
times
start
before it's
bringing
like,
in like reaction. Okay, I'm going Cody Co.
you want to go Cody Co. Explain that.
Wow, look at that fucking hunk.
Huh? Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, come on.
That guy looks like he's a quarterback.
Get out of town.
Dude, I need to get a chain.
I think you
gave me my chain back, right?
Did I? It might be in my room right now.
I need one.
I think it's still in my room. Fuck, I always forget to wear mine.
But
Dude,
you can give me it for a birthday gift, right? All these birthday gifts I got.
I was waiting for you to bring it up.
Give them some context. Give the people some context that they deserve.
Jaime's birthday passed this past weekend. October 12th, 24 years old.
And it is currently, what is it, October 15th?
Yeah.
And how many gifts did I get? Show me your shirt. Show me your shirt.
I've been thinking about it for months, actually. And the only thing I could think of was fucking stripper. You know?
Yeah.
And just like blindfolding you and having a stripper come in and just like just devour you with their fucking ass cheeks. With Taylor's consent, of course.
Of course.
But I was just like, I think I could do better, you know?
So you did nothing.
And then I just did nothing. You know? And I just don't think there's any way I'm going to top what you did for me last year.
Yeah.
There's just no fucking way.
God, what a good episode.
You know?
If you guys haven't seen that,
great episode.
What is it? Like Chris's birthday pod?
Yeah.
One of the best episodes we've had on the show. Not even just being biased here.
So yeah, I think I'm just going to get you a gift or two and then...
Nice. So maybe Christmas time?
Maybe try to have like a surprise or two and that's it.
Nice.
So yeah, to come, hopefully.
To come.
Yeah.
Don't come. Please
Do
don't
not come.
Oh, do not come. There it is.
Do not come.
Oh, no worries. No, I wasn't expecting anything, right?
So you
Because it's like
for?
when you get let down. Wow.
Dude, I got asked out of the beach like 2 weeks ago.
What the hell? By who?
Yeah, me and Lindsay went to the beach. It's for our anniversary. By the way, still haven't gotten her a gift for our anniversary. So that shows
Nice.
you where I'm at.
I saw her. Nice gift.
Yeah.
It's a record player with her. Your guys' picture, right? It says something about hearing.
It's a record. She already got me the record player.
That's what I said.
You said it's a record player with...
Sorry, a record, yeah.
Yeah, it's a record like with our photo on it.
Cute.
And then she picked all the songs on it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like custom.
She didn't sing it?
No, imagine.
Imagine her with a guitar.
Happy birthday.
I miss you.
Needy.
Yeah.
I miss you.
That's like the interlude. So she like picked like great songs for you.
She picks a pretty... God, that guy's cute. No, not that guy. The other guy.
Not him? You were just talking about him.
No, the guy with the glasses on. Well, that guy's... He's handsome, but not my type. The other guy. Fuck. They just went away from him.
What do you
are
think
they
about her?
Host now? Yeah, fucking ugly. I'd step on her in the street.
Fucking Russian pig.
I don't think she's Russian. Oh yeah, we're at the beach, right? And we're walking
so
to our
good.
spot. We're walking down the beach to our spot, and there's this guy, right? Maybe like in his 50s or early 60s, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably well on his way to be morbidly obese.
What is
Walking a pug, white.
That's also morbidly obese.
Yeah. And he's walking this, like, we're walking opposite directions. So we're passing each other, you know, face to face.
Yeah.
But he's a cool, like, 20 to 30 feet away from me, though.
Far.
Like, there's that much gap in between us as we're passing each other.
Oh, like sideways.
Yes.
Widthwise.
Yes.
Horizontally.
Yes. And he's closer to the water. Waves are crashing. It's loud.
Yeah.
And he just starts talking at, like, a normal volume, just like this.
Uh-huh.
And so all I see is his fucking lips moving. Like, he's looking at me, and his lips are moving, and I can't hear a fucking thing.
How's it going? How's it like?
It was like watching that scene from Yes Man.
Can you do your best attempt at, like, a ventriloquist?
What does that mean?
Like, you're saying something. Wait.
What is ventriloquist?
It's like the puppet.
Philanthropist?
The thing.
That's
When
what
they're
that
like,
means?
Isn't that a ventriloquist?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure it is.
A puppeteer?
Because I'm thinking two things.
Can you
One,
look it up?
yeah. One is sometimes they
Ventriloquist. I thought that it's reminding me of philanthropist, not to be confused with full-on rapist. Which is where
a ventriloquist performer is someone who uses a technique called ventriloquism to make it seem like their
No.
voice is coming from a different location, even though through a puppet.
Why is it such a fancy word for that?
It's nice.
What the hell? I'd never do that.
But I don't
Okay.
know if ventriloquists, sometimes they just go like this.
Where's Mike Wazowski?
Or they talk They don't lip
think they're
sync,
like,
but they don't talk. They just don't move, right? They're just like
yeah, they
this.
just don't move their lips.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, go for it. To the camera so they can see your lips.
Yeah, I like your Red Sox hat. What's your favorite baseball team?
Wow, that's so wholesome.
Yeah, I like the Red Sox. Are you from Boston? I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck. You wanna try?
That's good.
That was good. I was expecting that.
Oh, that was good. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm waxed! I'm waxed!
That's exactly what I was thinking of, that movie with the wax.
Dude, oh my god, that traumatized this kid.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's like they would move and their skin would peel.
Wasn't there a scene where his finger was unwaxed and he's just wiggling it and then somebody cuts it off with the
I'm sure.
with the garden shears?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think so.
Anyways, I'm walking on the beach, right?
Yeah, as you do.
And I just see this guy's mouth moving and he's looking at me, but he's so fucking far away from me and we're literally next to the ocean.
Yeah.
And
Are you guys Lynn's talking or are you guys just walking?
just walking. And so
Okay.
I kind of like slow down and he gets closer to me. And then I was wearing a Red Sox hat, so he's like, I can only make out 43% of what this guy's saying to me.
Oh, rough.
The rest is lost in the fucking ether.
In the ocean.
Yeah. And so I heard like Red Sox fan baseball. And I'm like, oh yeah, I like the Oakland A's actually, but I like the Sox too, you know, but
Yeah.
it's just a hat. And then he's like, oh. And I think he was saying that his son played like fucking AAA baseball, like for the team that's under the Red Sox, you know,
Like
you
their
get
G League?
recruited to that.
Like basketball, they have G Leagues.
Oh.
Or it's like they're like, not like knockoffs, but they have like you know, like the...
Like the Modesto Nuts. They're like I think they're single A. And I think they get called, like if they're good enough, they get called up, I think, to the Rockies. Or I think now it's the Mariners, the Seattle Mariners, which is a professional baseball team.
That's where...
Robinson Cano.
I was thinking a Japanese guy.
Oh,
Legend.
Fuck, what's his name?
Something with the L, right?
We're gonna get this.
Yeah.
No,
He was one of the best hitters.
I had baseball cards of him.
One of the best
Dude, I had
hitters.
so many fucking Ichiro Suzuki.
Nice.
I had so many
Ichiro.
fucking
Such a
Ichiro.
good name.
I had so many baseball cards, like a whole fucking binder full as a kid, and I think I just gave them away in like a yard sale, or like donated them. I'm like, dude, those would probably be worth fucking money now. You know?
Yeah.
I had so many.
I'm sure.
Like, crazy.
But at least for like, I think that'd be sick to like hang a couple.
I think some of them were my dad's too. You know?
Any signed? Did you get anything signed from? Like,
I actually have a signed, like, I think it's a football player. It's like a card and a poster in my closet right now. I don't know what his name is though.
but you didn't get it signed, or like you have it signed? You
It is
bought
signed.
But how?
I don't know. It's my dad's, so
Oh, he gave it to you?
hanging on to that one.
Nice.
You know?
I'm sure he has a couple signed things in there, like from Jackie Robinson and stuff.
I think it was before his time, but yeah. Any fucking ways, right? This guy's just rambling, and I barely understand what he's saying. I'm mostly just nodding. And then, I don't know, he's like telling me about his son, how he doesn't make a lot of money from the baseball or whatever the fuck.
He's trying to
He's like, you guys from around here? And I always feel weird when people ask me that question. I always feel like I should lie for some reason, but I didn't. And I was like, oh, yeah, we're from Modesto. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, are you? And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm from Southern California. But now I think he moved up by like Santa Cruz area, kind of. We're pretty close to Santa Cruz. So quickly, I think from there is where it starts to turn south. So he starts on his, like, you know, classic old Caucasian man rant about like how the housing prices are just out of this world.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, the prices are just crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And then
No reason to start that combo, right?
none.
Mm-hmm.
And and then he very quickly jumps to, yeah, you know, I used to, I'm a 60s liberal, but all of a sudden now I'm a white supremacist just because of my beliefs. And I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Yeah. Did you have the dog with you, your dog?
No. And by the way, during this conversation, his fucking adorable pug, there was a dead bird like 10 feet from him, and his dog is literally rolling in it. like rolling and like
What?
pushing his body all up all over it, and we were like, because this guy's like a fucking motor mouth. Like he's just one of those people
he just
that you see, and there's just no regard for like social norms.
Yeah.
He's just like, he doesn't even care if you're listening. He's talking.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's nuts. He doesn't even care if I can hear him because obviously
clearly.
I can't. You know.
Yeah.
And then he starts talking about how he's a white supremacist, sarcastically because of his beliefs, I guess, or whatever the fuck. I'm like, oh boy. And then again, I'm only understanding like half what he's saying, hearing rather. And then he's talking about like how he's a Trumpy, I think. And then he's like, who are you guys voting for?
Oh shit.
And then he looked at me, and this is what I think he said, and this is what it sounded like to me. He looked at me and he said, "You look pretty white. How about you?" And he goes to Lindsay. So he didn't even ask who I voted for.
Yeah.
And he goes to Lindsay, and she says, "Kamala." And then he was like, "Why?" And then she was like, "I want women to have rights." And he was like,
Oh wow, so she was like standing 10 toes.
"Yeah, absolutely." And then the guy, what the fuck did he say? I think he just started talking about their IQs. So it's like such a
The presidential
stupid
IQs?
point. Yeah. Like, he's like, well, if you actually compare their two IQs, her IQ is actually a lot lower, and it's around like a 80 or so. And
There's no
Trump's
way.
is actually proven to be like a 130 or some bullshit, which is like genius. I'm pretty sure.
What's the average? Humans average is like 80 to 100, right? Or like
I think
we're like 90 to 110.
yeah, I think it's around like 90 to exactly. I think 110 is like pretty damn smart.
Yeah.
You know? And 90 is like lower end of average. You know.
Yeah, nothing bad.
Because it's an insult to tell someone they have a room temperature IQ. Or
Mm.
Mr. Garber told us that. But yeah, I started talking about that, and then we pretty much just walked away.
How'd you guys end it?
I think he was like, because he started talking about the IQs, and then Lindsay was like, I don't want to talk politics with you right now. And he's like, that's what they usually say. And then I was like, all right, man. And then we
I thought
just
he'd
turned
respect
around.
that at least being like,
No, this guy was an asshole. I mean, he was just like, I'm just like, this guy has this conversation probably 5 times a day. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure in the grocery store or the bank or wherever the fuck he goes, I feel like he just like traps people into that fucking conversation.
you know, he has like
and probably white people specifically.
4 calls his son hasn't answered because he's like, fuck, I don't want to talk about this again with my dad.
Yeah, I bet dinner's like a nightmare, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine like introducing your significant other at a dinner with him. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was like, wow, that was the last fucking thing I expected to happen.
Yeah. Well, it's
You
getting
know?
that time, you know?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, someone knocked on our door. Me and Taylor were leaving to the
Really?
store or something. We're knocking on we're about, they knocked on the door while we were in the living room to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened the door, and it was just a guy, and it was just like our age, and he was representing someone, like not the presidential,
not
but
know
like
who?
something here, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you voting?" Taylor was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, maybe." I don't know. I just hadn't even thought about it, right? And then he's like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Why are you maybe? Why not? What's not for sure?" I was like, "I don't know. I just haven't thought about it much."
It's crazy being put on the spot like that in your home.
Yeah, like I just
No
like this is not
way.
even. You know, I just walked down my door. I was like, "Holy shit! What the hell?"
Yeah.
Keys in hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, you know, and then he asked that, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote." You know, I just was like, I'm gonna vote.
Fine,
I'm
I'll give
just
you what
like-
you fucking want.
But like I don't know. I just
Yeah.
didn't even know. Like I was just like maybe.
Caught
I
off
don't know.
guard.
Fuck. I don't know. They decided on November
Yeah.
1st. You know.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I just the 1st of November.
Fuck, that's coming up.
Cool. That's what I'm saying. That's what
It's like
everyone's
less than
like
a
starting to think.
Yeah.
So, what are you voting for? I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that. Because we don't know it's Trump.
No. I don't know. No. I'll definitely vote. Definitely vote Kamala just by default because Lindsay would kill me if I didn't.
Yeah.
I was gonna vote for fucking
RFK.
yes, and then he fucking just teamed up with Trump, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think he dropped out. I don't
You
think he was
know?
ever gonna win, so he probably was just like, fuck.
Yeah, he's obviously not gonna win, but I think
that
that's
would
just
be
my
perfect
way
for
of,
a non-confrontational person to be like, oh, I voted RFK, so like, yeah.
They're like, why the fuck would you vote for him?
That's a fucking
You
waste
know
of
he's
vote.
not gonna win.
To sit in silence is to choose the side of the oppressor.
But I was gonna vote for him, and that was gonna be my way of fucking just sticking it to the man. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't choose either. You fucking snobs.
Yeah.
you know?
Maybe you should run.
Imagine. No, but yeah, I mean, I'm not voting for Trump, so definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Kamala.
Me neither. Oh,
You
no,
know?
probably. Yeah, me neither. It's just so weird because it's just like I don't know. I mean, it matters, but at the same time, like,
does our vote even matter though? Because I swear to God, every time we learned about it in high school, it was always this super ambiguous conversation.
Like for like the electoral vote.
Your vote doesn't really matter, but it does matter. And I'm like, which one is it?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Because they're like, at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, the electoral votes, right?
Yeah,
Which is
each city
determined
has
by,
like and it's supposed to be like the electoral. I think it's supposed to be like the electoral committee of your state is supposed to represent the majority of the vote of the people, but I think they could still vote whoever they want.
Do whatever they want.
So
right?
it doesn't matter, but it usually does, I think, swing the way people vote. But I think that was the big thing about Trump. I think it was in 2016 that
he convinced a lot of.
He won the people vote, but then he lost the electoral vote. I don't know, something like that.
No, because then he would have won. So I think maybe
no, he won the people vote. So I think that's where people were like, oh, like he won, but electorally they just voted against it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
but
that's happened like a couple times.
I think you still lose in that situation because it has to be the electoral.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened. He lost. Oh, he won.
Yeah.
Okay.
2022.
What 2020?
2020.
Wow, this is not looking good for us.
It's looking real bad.
27.
Two knuckleheads here, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm just like, not to get super crazy into politics, but it's like, I'm sure, like, there's definitely some policies that fucking matter for sure, and just representation. I think Kamala's probably just a better fit to run. You know.
I was listening.
No, go.
I was listening.
Solo pod again. You want to get out of the frame?
I was listening to Joe Rogan. By the way, you should take what we say with a grain of salt.
Yeah, and vote for yourself. Like, who cares? I mean, probably good to vote in general. Like, even if you're not really unsure, I feel like, you know, just good practice. Good to like.
Well, just read what the ballot says, then fucking go for that.
Yeah,
because that's like should be non-biased. You know, I feel like all the political like campaign fucking commercials and texts. How am I getting 5,000 fucking text messages a day,
dude? Yeah.
This is fucking Sydney from Nurse Prop 31.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like a big ass paragraph.
Dude, I just keep deleting them. I'm like, Jesus. And my spam calls have gone up like insanely. Mm-hmm. Like, it used to be.
Wait till people start walking on your door.
I know. Holy shit.
That was me.
I'll talk to him through the ring and be like, not interested.
Is your ring charged? Because that shit has webs on it, so I know it's not charged. Like,
no,
what's that
we keep
for?
it charged. We keep it charged. So if you want to try something.
If you want to try something, go through the window.
I push up my standing desk so you can't get in.
You what?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck was I saying?
God knows.
I was listening to Joe Rogan. And this is about as good as my political research gets.
Yeah.
And it was him and Tom Segura. And they were talking about the recent debate, I know. And Joe Rogan's like, I think Kamala has a pretty good fucking shot because like Trump made a fool of himself in that fucking election. You know?
Yeah.
And
the
I'm
debate,
just like, he is such an idiot. Or they kept saying how good of a job she did. They're like, she really like prepared.
Yeah.
And just knew how to counter like his idiocracy.
Yeah, made him like look like a fool.
He says, you know, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, I didn't watch it by the way.
Me neither. Yeah.
I want to watch it actually.
I know. I watched the other one.
Yeah. I want to watch this one, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I want her to win so bad, just so people like that guy on the beach are just like fucking
drops her knees.
You know.
The thing is, like, they're never gonna like accept it.
Well, they're just gonna think it's fake.
It's just gonna be a big conspiracy and a big like here. I mean, think about it. They never let it go. You know.
Yeah.
And then same with us. Like, let's just say like we lose or something. Like, it's gonna be rough, and it's just gonna be the news for like 4 years, and that's also gonna be rough. I just don't even. I don't know. I mean, as privileged as it sounds, it's just I don't even want to like deal with it.
Yeah, Lindsay got mad at me because I was just like, I just don't care. You know.
Yeah.
Like, which I know is bad. It's like you should care.
Yeah, and like there's people like worse.
Yeah.
Like not worse in worse positions and like that are way more impacted by stuff than us, I guess. And maybe we are probably impacted, and then we just don't even know it that much. But it's just like, yeah. I know Taylor was getting upset too. She was just like, because she was talking about that politics, like tried to a little bit. I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. She's like, it matters.
Yeah, Lindsay's like, it's easy for you because you don't have to care because you're not a woman. I was like, fuck, you're right. Like, I know.
Yeah,
you know,
like
I'm sorry.
I'm sure there's definitely some like stuff we're just not seeing.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know.
I just feel like they're all phonies, you know?
I think it just like doesn't matter because it's like fucking people control.
Yeah, it's like you just feel helpless, right?
Yeah, it's like who cares who's like in the mask, you know?
One of my coworkers, I'm part of a union, right?
Nice.
Union money, and I'm so sorry for this throat clearage. It's really bad today. I just took a sip. Let me take another. No.
Okay.
I was in therapy the other day, and I kept clearing it, which I feel like I always do. But she was like, "What's going on with you today?" She's like, "Is your throat chakra blocked?"
What is that?
Your throat chakra.
Oh, chakra block.
Yeah.
Nice. She's like, hold on, put your neck to the screen.
She's like,
drop kicks it. Nice.
but she's like, "You're doing that a lot more today." And she's like, "Are you struggling to say something?" Because she's like into that stuff. She doesn't bring it up much at all, but
Yeah.
anyways.
You need to tell me something, then?
Huh?
You need to tell me something?
No.
Think.
I already told you everything I need to say. I keep getting fucking sidetracked, though.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Okay, my coworker, part of a union, right? And we they send these mass emails like every week, and they're like talking about our union and like bargaining and this stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like it's just foreign language to me. And my coworker's like hella trying to get me to like go to these things to show my support. And basically my union is fighting for like, there's another like, I don't want to say too much about where I work, but there's like an affiliate of my company, and they start at like $29 an hour for the position I'm doing.
29?
Yeah, and I started at 26 something.
Don't worry, I have pocket watch. I know how much
that
you
gets
make.
me a little fired up, you know?
Yeah.
And then, what else? We get to work from home a lot, and they're trying to like decrease the amount of time we could work from home and make us work at the office more. For some reason, I'm like, what the fuck do you care for?
Yeah.
And then, what the fuck else? There's a few things that
So
are like
goods and so they're
like my company that I work for. They're trying to like put more restrictions on us.
Yeah.
And keep our pay down so they don't have to pay us more. But the union is what like we use to like be like, no, fuck you, you know? Like we want this, you know? And so I'm like, damn, I kind of want to show up now.
Nice.
That's about as political as it gets for me.
When
it matters to me.
To you. To your community, which is
my paycheck.
Population
my
one.
wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. oh, side note real quick. I was also thinking like for like politics and stuff, like I think it should more matter like your local stuff too, you know?
Yeah.
Like your local people. Like I don't think anyone ever talks about that. Which is not cool.
Yeah, I keep seeing the signs and stuff for like mayor for Riverbank and stuff.
Yeah. You voting for that?
I will. I think it'll be on the ballot, right? When you go to vote?
Yeah, but I'm sure.
Yeah. I think I see there's a woman, so I was like, I'll vote for her.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like BuzzBalls.
Woman owned?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. So you rally it up, huh?
Yeah. What's your take on dating shows?
Do you want to just go right into it?
Yeah.
It was good. I had a good experience. I haven't gone to one, so I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so our friend Isauras Patiño, she's been on the pod maybe like 4 times?
A lot.
Yeah, she is in San Diego, and she went on this dating show. It's the channel's Nectar, I believe, with a C, and NECT something, AR. And then I think like the bigger channel part of that is Jubilee. So basically, she went on this dating show, which was really interesting. And it was a trip. It was crazy to see. She's been on like her like kind of social influencer kind of vibe where she like, cause she's always been pretty private in a sense, like social media wise. So like she's been trying to grow her page and like modeling and like just networking and stuff. So she tried this, and of course she like got on the show. It's great, and yeah, watched it. And like Chris hasn't seen it yet, so like I'll try to describe a little bit about it. But it's basically like it's like what, like 50 girls, 50 guys or something like that, 30 and 30. They're like trying to match with each other, and when they do, they go on like dates, like kind of like quick dates, you know, like social media dating shows basically. Yeah. Right?
It's like Tinder in real life.
Yeah, that's kind of how they market it. And she was on it. She ended up getting like a good amount of lefts and then like a good amount of rights, match and not match. matched with the guy. They were talking and stuff. But you only have like so much time to do like to make an impact on the person and the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. And by the end, you're kind of left with like a cliffhanger-ish. Well, I guess you go to part 2, but like a cliffhanger because a girl like steals her. And then I think right now, like what it's left as is like her and the girl are like on a date or like dating vibes, I guess, you know? But just for the real quick, the opinion on the episode, pretty cool to see. Like I don't watch that stuff. I don't know why. Like I just don't. Just kind of different, you know? Like, yeah, just trying to stay away.
I used to watch the Cut ones back in the day. Remember
Which was that?
The channel was just called Cut. And it was like, motherfucker. I can't remember now. It was just like this, but it was in like 2018 and like 2017.
Wow, great. Like, interrupt me for that. And so it's cool. Like, she did great. She made an impact, I feel like, with her like little screen time as they all had because there's fucking like 60 of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Cut wasn't like that. There was like 5 of each.
So stupid. The cut wasn't like that.
It wasn't.
And
a lot more personable.
no, we have a 60 fucking second ad.
That was crazy.
Oh, it's politics.
Skip that shit.
Oh, you can skip it.
Fuck, that's another ad.
So she did good. She mentioned astrology, of course, which is big on her. Like, and like I think she had maybe one of the more exciting parts of the show, which is like her she stole someone, and then the girl stole the guy so that she could be with her. So just like she was in peak points, and she was on a lot of the marketing, like pictures and like thumbnails and like the photos involved and stuff like that. So I think she got some pretty good like coverage because God knows like if we were on it, I feel like we'd be in like the background, you know?
Do you think you could ever do it?
Yeah, but I think that like that
if you
one
were single, would you do it if you had an opportunity?
yeah,
you would.
But based off that one try, of course, like that would make or break it. Yeah. Like if I did bad, I'd be like, I'm never doing something like this again. But if I did like all right and pretty good, like okay, like put me on, you know. So like yeah. That being said, shout out Issa. Like go watch the episode. It'll be on probably the link. We'll probably link it down. Or if not, just check out her channel. Like he's out of digital. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So that being said, like the dating show stuff, because you've seen, I'm sure, a couple like shows like that, like
yeah,
like The Cut.
No, what I recently watched is the very popular Pop the Balloon dating show.
Yeah, I've seen those.
The clips, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There was one. I think there's one like original, and then people just started doing like knockoffs of it. So I watched like the original one. It's crazy, dude. First of all, they're like fucking an hour and 30 minutes long, like each of them. They're long as hell. Like it's like watching a movie, dude.
I think this is like 30 to 40.
And I think like that's a critique I have a little bit is these dating shows I feel like just move so fucking slowly. And I feel like Cut was doing it right because Cut would be like a fucking 30-minute video, you know, with like 10 people.
Yeah,
these ones are like insane.
Yeah, they get long.
And they go through like each little thing, like with the balloon one, right? So there's obviously like hella people with the balloon of one gender, and then the opposite gender person comes out. And for each person who like popped their balloon, they go to them like, so why'd you pop your balloon? And it's just so slow going, like, God, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But there's some episodes that are really wholesome, but there's a lot of episodes where the fucking people are just mean, and it's always the women. Like most of the time it's the women who are popping the balloons and just being so fucking
like
mean,
brutal,
like just mean, like, and for no reason. Like it's unfounded, like just rudeness, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Sometimes it's funny as hell. Like there's this guy that came on and he was like fucking 40 years old and he was wearing like super skinny like white pants. And this girl was like, honestly, that fit just wasn't doing it for me. Like, you can't be a grown-ass man in some white fucking skinny jeans, you know?
Yeah.
And a fucking rattlesnake belt. And like, and he was like, the fact that you are going to pop your balloon just because of a man's pants.
Yeah.
It's so funny. There's some ruthless-ass dudes on there, too, though. Like, they'll be the one that they're popping the balloons for, you know? Like, he'll be the single guy with all the girls. And he'll like, they'll just start insulting the fucking
Like,
women
I didn't want you anyways or something.
Yeah,
like
or just
that.
be like, honestly, like.
Why the fuck is this guy on one knee?
Exactly. Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Is he? Why is he looking at a ring? Another thing too is they always like come on the show, right? The pop the balloon one, and they're like, "All right, what's your name? What do you do?" So even the people with the balloons, like they ask everybody what they do and shit. And then I know I exaggerate about shit sometimes. This is something I'm not exaggerating about. Every single fucking person on the show, 3 jobs at least. Like they're like, I'm a realtor. I have my own consulting company. I'm an entrepreneur, and I make balloon animals on the weekends. Like, there's always like fucking so many jobs they do, and I'm like, oh, you guys are like all here for clout, you know? Like, gotta be, you know?
Why? What do you mean?
Because they have like hella jobs, and they're always an entrepreneur.
Like,
are
they faking it? You're saying, or you're just saying?
No, I'm like, I think they're just trying to blow up their following.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
can promote their businesses and shit.
So if it were you, your profile, what's your jobs?
I just say I'm a podcaster.
You don't even mention your real job?
Because they always mention, like, you could tell they're mentioning the shit like this. Like, I'm a podcaster.
I was like, oh, brother.
I'm a photographer. And I also have a day job and I do this. Like, it's always like that. Like, the last one's hella quick and it's like, and I work at a pet supply company.
Yeah, work at In-N-Out.
Exactly. It's always like that. But there's some rude-ass people on there, dude. And it's like this one fucking girl, dude. She was just like being so mean to everybody. And there was this guy that came on and he was like so fucking cool and like edgy. And he's like, I'm an artist. That's it. Like that was his one job. He's like, I'm an artist and I sell like paintings and stuff. And the girl was like, so do you have a day job and a regular 9 to 5? And he was like, no, like the art's it for me. I make a living, you know? She was like, do you have your own place? And he was like, yeah. She was such a cunt, dude. Like, she was
like just trying to get like that. Ugh.
Every single dude, you know? And then she ended up getting a fucking date and I was so pissed. I was like, you fucking.
With the artist guy or no?
No.
Someone else?
No.
Someone that hates their life.
Because they pop balloons too sometimes. Like,
did he pop hers? Or did he?
I don't remember, but she already popped hers on him because she was like disgusted that he doesn't have a 9 to 5.
Nice.
Even though he's fucking making it.
Do you know what she did?
I know I can't remember. But yeah, they're gnarly. I think the most surprising shit about that for me is how fucking quickly they pop the damn balloon sometimes. Like,
not even a chance.
They come out and they pop it. I'm like, this guy's handsome. This guy's fucking tall.
Yeah.
Like, they're always tall, by the way.
Yeah.
Always. There's not that many short people.
Yeah, yeah.
And
nothing under 5.
They'll just be like, yeah, I just no initial attraction. I'm like, seriously? You know? Like, give him a fucking chance. You know? Or they'll do the littlest shit. You know? I'm like,
yeah, shoes were untied and just, I don't know. How am I going to plan a life with that?
Like, you said you had a cat. I'm just not a cat person. You know? Or, like, literally, like, the littlest
I'm allergic
shit.
to cats. It would never work.
Like, it just wouldn't work. And I'm like, you guys are taking this way too seriously. Like, you gotta fucking, you know, just have some fun. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
It's
so crazy. Yeah. And Jaime was, like, scrolling through this a little bit before we got on. And this, too, I'm like, they're, like, swiping on each other. Like, I could count on one fucking hand, like, how many people swiped right. You know?
Yeah, there's so many mismatches,
insane.
but there's so many like that you would think would just be like green, go.
I'm like, you guys are both good looking, and you're just, why are you immediately going left? You know?
Like, what are you looking for?
Crazy. Exactly. You know? What more do you want? You know?
It would suck to swipe left on someone and then like end up either without anyone or just like with someone that you were like, oh shit, like you thought you would have a like less attractive, I would say. You know?
Yeah.
And you kind of have to stick with that national TV.
This is crazy. These people are also young.
Dude, this is our age. This is it.
Yeah, like that's crazy because most of the ones I watch, I feel like they're older. Like they're in their 30s.
Yeah.
You know, like mid to late 30s usually.
It's like you can't go on dating shows. Like, well, I guess you could. Huh?
That would fucking break me, dude. I don't think I could do it.
Okay, yeah. So would you do something like this?
My ego is way too fragile.
Yeah, because
I would love to if I was single, but like, oh, dude, I would just get so nervous. And I don't know,
look how close they are.
Yeah.
When they're sitting, they're literally
so fun. I just don't think I have the confidence, to be honest. I think I just would be too insecure. Okay. And the rejection would kill me.
So we sit down, right? They have 5 minutes.
I'm too short, too. I just feel like all those people are tall.
Yeah, they give you a booster.
I'm short, you know? Like, compared to all these fucking studs, there's just no way.
But there's some short girls and guys. And, you know,
girls is fine.
Not every girl wants a tall guy, you know?
Rarely.
Yeah. But
you're short too. I don't know how you would do.
What? Short's a little of an overstatement. 5'9" is quite acceptable in most places and considered giant in some places. Perfect average.
Look it up.
5'9", especially with shoes, for sure. 5'9".
What is the average height of U.S. males? I think you might be like literally the first number. The average height of men in the United States is 5'9", based on data from 2015 to 16. The average is for men. Well, that's fucking Google AI, so you can't trust that. So let's go Healthline. I trust it. What did that one say? 69 inches. Told you.
That's a crazy number.
What does that add to? Oh, that's 5'9".
It shows you right there.
69 is 5'9".
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
12 times 5 is 60.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's break it down. Jeez.
Yeah, you gotta fix that, man.
You gotta get a new case, because this is bummy to like talk to people and then they see this.
I know, you go on a dating show, first of all, the fucking case is supposed to be clear. It's literally brown. It's fucking Pepsi color.
And it's cracked to the brim. It looks like fucking a Spider-Man movie poster.
Just get a new one, put your phone face down, and then just...
Ass up. New what?
Case.
What do you mean face down?
Your phone face down so your fucking glass shards don't come out when you take it out.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I don't think the force of gravity will be enough. I think it'll stick to the case.
Nice. So, okay, you sit down, right? You got 5 minutes. What's your first question?
Oh, yeah, because they do something like that, right? Like, they get a chance to, like...
Oh, nice. Isauras Payne had a 97% left compatibility.
3 use the swap card. 6... so they're swapping or stealing.
Oh, cool. They have stats.
Interesting. Fuck. Yeah, that's... Because some of those people ask the most basic fucking questions on these shows, like, from what I've watched.
But you only have so much.
True.
And you get to know people, at least in the beginning, by basic.
What do you like to do for fun?
That's good. See, like, that's fun.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun?
A podcast. Done it for 3 years. You had to add the time to like add respectability.
Right. Yeah.
You can't say like podcast and it's like done it for two episodes, which is nothing bad about that, but it's more like
3 years strong.
3 years, 3 years, 120 episodes.
I like to terrorize neighborhood cats.
Yeah, I like to volunteer for the putting down of all the rescues on my free weekends. Fuck. Yeah. I like to do the hotline of all the like.
Okay, we'll go back and forth with what we would ask.
Okay.
Your turn.
What color are your eyes?
Green.
I'm just kidding. What's your ideal date?
You would ask that?
Well, I don't know. I heard it, and it's actually a pretty good question.
You think? What's your ideal date? Let's hear it. Okay.
What are we doing? Are we doing the back of the questions, or are we answering them?
We'll get back to that. Single Jaime. Okay?
Yeah.
This is hypothetical.
Of course.
What is your ideal date? Maybe we shouldn't go down this road.
Okay. Okay. I don't think it's anything bad. I think it's just like ideal date, especially in the beginning because you have so much to talk about. Definitely something where you could talk. Not movies, nothing like that. Like, I think driving somewhere. Go tell your fucking ideal date, dude. Fucking Christ. Like, Jesus, man, I'm 4 words in.
I didn't say anything.
You weren't taking a deep breath for nothing.
It's just a side comment I was going to say.
What? Go.
I was just going to say that I think, like, movies are it's like a very overrated, like, not realistic first date. Like, why are you going to go to the movies and not fucking talk?
Yeah.
You know? Like, what is that?
That could be, like, maybe 4th date, you know?
Exactly.
Like, and it has to be just, like, 25% of the date.
I don't like the pressure of a movie date. Because I just feel like inherently there's like pressure to make a move.
The only thing I like about the movie date is that because you guys can't talk, like sometimes like the physical stuff is like a lot cuter.
Oh.
Like you could like
you'll
reach
do this
the
thing,
arm.
Right? Hold your hand up. You do this thing.
Oh shit.
Like,
God, what is she doing? A curse? Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Now you're getting more sensual with it.
Are you getting excited?
Let's be.
Really?
No.
Like make you throw up?
No, yeah, like, but like stuff like that, like they're leaning against the seat and you're leaning against the seat, you know, so like you could kind of be kind of close, and you share like a blanket or something.
Yeah.
And like the popcorn,
all the seasonings.
So your breath fucking smells like goddamn white cheddar.
When I went to see the Joker too, I got a large popcorn so that I could give you.
Oh yeah,
I could get a refill and give it to you.
Dude, you're gonna piss me off. Anything you fucking say right now, because literally, Chris, I just said they went to the movie theaters, him and Lindsay, to watch the Joker. All I said, hey, fuck, I know they're probably not gonna keep the popcorn, and if they do, they're not gonna appreciate it as much as I do. So I said, can you get it large and refill it before we leave and give it to me? I'd probably even pay him, honestly. I didn't mention that, but I probably would have. All he has to do is just get a large when we see each other. Just give it to me. What happened? What happened? What complex worldly happened that I couldn't just get my popcorn?
As soon as the movie's over, Lindsay starts throwing napkins, Reese's wrappers, like all the trash in there. And I started taking out. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, Jaime wants me to get him a refill. She was like, are you fucking serious? And I was like, yeah. And then so I'm carrying it out, and we're like halfway like to the lobby. And I was like, when am I going to fucking see this guy? And I just threw it away.
When are you going to see me? We see each other every week.
It's going to be gross by the time I see you, though. And I did a solo pod that week, so I didn't see you for...
You saw me on the weekend because it was my fucking birthday. What was that?
I don't know, it was a bug.
Oh, my God. You had the plastic lid, right?
Where did that go?
It flew.
I did have the plastic lid.
You suck.
It's going to go bad.
No, it's not. I literally have popcorn in my fucking, like that, like for like
We
2
know.
weeks.
Oh, your fucking leftovers you always have on your floor.
You can't. You know, I'm going to drive by the
I want to see your new room now.
Oh, it looks like the older one.
Really?
You saw the dogs?
Just nothing on the walls.
Yeah. I'm trying, though.
With what? How about that fucking lava lamp that's been on your floor in the box?
Now I think I could actually do it. Because I think I have a little bit more space now. I think I can put it in a corner.
On the floor?
I
could put a nice floating shelf in there for you.
I might need you. Real quick. Okay, go back to the dating show, right?
Okay.
Since you broke my heart with the popcorn.
Yeah.
What questions? Oh, sorry. Real quick. Ideal single date. Just to finish that. Or date, yeah. Something where you could talk, for sure. I would say, like, you pick her up somewhere you drive maybe like 30 minutes, nothing too far. Because like a 2-hour drive is intimidating, you know? But would be really adventurous. Like, hey, are you down if I can just go, like, first date? No, it's a little sketch. It's scary, but like, let's go somewhere for like 2 hours. That could be like really good or really bad.
Yeah.
You kind of have to have like some like, I feel like most people I've gone on dates with, I like somehow knew them in the past. So I'm not like completely blind.
It's kind of safe.
Right? Like you as well, right? Like there's no one there where it's like besides like dating apps, a couple and stuff like that. But you've always like heard about these people, I feel like, on certain dates, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Most
like
of
where
them.
you know, like this isn't going to be hell if I did something. So like, I think if I had some like, okay, I knew this girl back in high school or something or whatever, or like saw her around town, like I know it's not going to be miserable. Like I feel like a 2-hour drive is possible and that would be really fun to somewhere cool, you know?
Yeah.
So if I could do that, maybe like that to like a hike or a beach would be sick to like eat and stuff. And then if not, maybe
that's
like
2 hours there and 2 hours back.
Yeah, but if it was great,
fucking long.
You know,
yeah.
Like if you guys are both yappers, and it's the beginning, you have so much to talk about.
True.
You know, and then if it was like local, like definitely somewhere like an activity.
I'm really trying to sneeze. I'm sorry.
God no worries. Like an activity where you could still talk. Not really bowling. Just because you have to go like back and forth and it's kind of hard, you know?
Yeah.
But like maybe pool or something.
Okay.
And definitely dinner and then just like keep it, you know, nothing
simple.
crazy. Yeah.
I think it's a nice
maybe
one.
like a lot of park. I don't know if we're getting too old for this. Back in the day though, like park cars like after the fact just to finish talking was really fun.
That's nice. But then I think there comes even some pressure there a little bit. Cause it's like, oh my God, what are we doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
You? Any idea?
I think I think getting a little, either a bite to eat or like actually, you know, a meal.
Like a
nice.
lunch, like something like a snack or like a...
Or like boba or like, you know, something.
Like a sandwich.
Then, yeah. Maybe something you could share is kind of cute.
Yeah. Like get a sandwich, split in half, and get some
I think
similar food taste.
sunset is always nice. Like let's go
afternoon
to this
for
cool
sure.
Spot, watch a sunset, or just like a cute kind of activity to do, like going to like a pottery class or something. You know?
Yeah,
like,
nice. There you go.
Like I don't know, somewhere you can walk around a little bit. You know,
That'd be kind of fun too, like the pottery class, because you guys could talk, but you're also learning. So it's probably like a lot of laughing, like just at each other, like what the fuck are we doing?
What is there
you know?
date things to do in our city?
I'm sure there's a bunch. I don't look because I look at
Modesto
TikTok, like
strictly.
on TikTok or like other cities. I'm like fun dates to do for like me and Taylor, but like never do it for Modesto. But I'm sure there's a bunch of different things. I'm not gonna go down the list. It's kinda
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, would
Okay.
you, in this day and age with your age, 20 fucking almost 25 down here,
Yeah.
is parked car conversation still like a thing, or is it more like we'll just see each other next time, or you could go back to your place and talk, or like we could go for a walk? Like, is parked car just too childish now?
That's a good question, because I've been off the dating scene for so long. I think it just depends what the vibes. Okay, we're talking like genuine, wholesome date, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I think
like,
there's sometimes like
the parked car is the
like we know what the vibe is.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
We're not talking that here. We're talking.
No, we're talking like you genuinely like a girl and like she's really
Yeah.
interesting and you have like
You're
a lot
interested.
of yeah.
Yeah, it's like I would overthink shit so much if I was back in the fucking dating scene.
Yeah, what can I can't
Like,
do?
what,
Like a lot of
I
times
don't want to
it-
give you the ick, being like, should we park here?
Yeah,
you know?
like
Then
she's like,
what
you're
are
not gonna take me
trying
to your
fucking do to me.
place at least.
Is that too much for first date though?
Yeah,
First place, like, you know.
but the door's
come on.
open doesn't mean she has to walk through it. You know, like if you offer and she says no, then it's like, oh, okay, cool. It's not like you're like, oh, let's do our first date at my place. It's like that's just like
it's like an option.
yeah, like let's just talk
Okay.
more, and you could just like because like I'm not even saying like go back to my place so we could do anything. I'm like saying go back to my place so we could comfortably just talk. I could
think-
pour some freaking wine because we're at that
Chardonnay.
age. Yeah, and like just talk more but comfortably, like because I have a place.
I think I just have too much of
Which
a
I don't.
guilty conscience. Like, girls are gonna think I'm a fucking weirdo asshole, horny freak
Yeah,
if I just suggest that.
mm-hmm.
But you're right. It's like it doesn't have to be something like that. You know?
Yeah, and I think like heavy on the hey, it's like the first date, so like I know
Yeah.
I don't want anything to happen,
Right.
and I know if you say no, but like more, I don't really want to park in a car. I'm 25. Like I would love to.
Yeah,
or go on a walk.
Yeah, when you put it that way, as a 25-year-old, I really don't want to fucking sit in the car. Like, I would
Right?
much prefer, like, let's just have a couch conversation.
Only thing
instead
sitting
of
in
a
the car
fucking-
is like you're out of town. And you guys just
Uh-huh.
park somewhere, and you're like, okay, let's just take a breather here or something.
And their stars are a nice view or
Yeah.
something.
Or you're like outside her place or something, and you guys just don't want to like be done yet. That's actually
cool.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
a
good.
good sign that the date's going well.
Yeah, like okay,
Yeah.
we should be leaving, but let's stay for another hour.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
The dopamine's flowing.
Yeah.
Excited.
Call me after.
Do you think there's something to be said for waiting to, like, kiss until a few dates?
I rarely ever kiss the first.
Yeah.
It's just hard because I'm big like I had to ask you if I could kiss you. And I don't even feel comfortable saying that in the first date. Like I'm too anxious, you know. Like I just ask you, like you know.
I think that's a fucking great move.
Yeah, I've never
I don't
just
know.
like been looked at you and looked at a girl and been like,
I used to do
I was
that
like,
when I was younger, but I think for
kiss.
like the past few years of my single career, I definitely was like, it's so much better just to ask, because it's like you don't want to fucking.
can imagine like
the
like-
loss of a little bit of riz.
yeah, like can
I think
kiss
it's
you?
worth it, dude,
Look,
just for my anxiety.
right?
Like, I can't.
Okay,
Unless
well,
it's like undeniable.
Yeah, she's like,
I fucking my arm keeps tingling when I bend it.
He
What does
prob-
that mean?
she probably like that bug probably bit you.
It's my nerve. It's like my funny bone.
Hmm.
It's kind of scary.
Is it falling asleep?
I don't know. Let me just straighten it out for a while.
Okay.
Unless it's undeniable, right? Like in
Yeah.
that moment, like, dude, the fucking eye contact is
Like you
crazy.
guys are talking about nothing.
She's doing the triangle method, like looking all
Yeah.
at your face, you know?
You bite your lips, you realize you have a chipped tooth.
She realized you have beard dandruff. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I have beard dandruff. Okay.
So normal thing, it happens.
It's a normal thing. You just put a little bit of medical shampoo. Dries it up quick. Or, I don't know, moistures it up?
Yeah, probably.
The last person, before Lens, of course, did you ask or did you go?
I feel like I haven't had very many like actual dates, which makes me sad.
Like,
because like
with people, like just different people.
Yeah, like let's just date and just see what happens. You know, it was always like I feel like there was an expectation of like we're just gonna romp or like
like something or nothing.
Yeah, like this is let's just get to it. So it's like kind of bummer.
Yeah,
but
I didn't really.
Sorry, what was the question?
Date around much too, as much.
Yeah, I think we're just shy.
Yeah, it's like either we're really comfortable or we're not. Also, I didn't get much matches on dating apps, It wasn't feel like a try enough.
God, dating's so different. We never ask girls.
Yeah, nowadays it's like virtual reality and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking Nectar videos.
What does the world become?
It's crazy.
What were you asking?
What did you ask me? Did you say would I usually ask them if I could kiss them?
Yeah, like the person before.
Yeah.
Do you remember your last one? Did you ask?
Yeah.
And what made you like think like this is appropriate to ask?
We're
like what's someone's signals?
We're sitting in a car. It's nighttime, and we've been talking for a while.
Yeah. You never gotten a no, huh?
The last no that I remember receiving from that question was probably when I was like 14 years old.
Wow, nice. So you've been on like a 40-0 run.
I was in the movie theater. Can you bleep this?
Yeah.
I think I was actually probably like 13. I was in a movie theater seeing Captain Phillips.
Wow, that's that old?
With
Tom Hanks.
Bleep that.
Wait, who? Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. And like I think there was definitely some like chemistry there, some flirtatious vibes.
God, you guys are so young.
But we're also like friends for like ever before that.
Yeah.
So it was like a weird
some interesting lore between you two.
Definitely. And yeah, I remember just being so fucking nervous, and that's probably where my fear of movie theater dates comes from, is because I just remember sitting there for so long. And I think oh god, it's so cringy to think about. But I think I asked it like this. I think I looked at her and I said,
like while the movie's going?
"So can I get a kiss?"
So can I get a kiss?
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
I think she just chuckled, and I think she was like, "I don't know, can you?" And then I was just like, "I don't know, can I?" And then it was just this really awkward conversation.
I
don't know, dude. It just crumbled
to nothing.
Yeah.
And just
I think she kissed me on the cheek.
Oh, okay, nice. That's cool for your 13-year-old self.
Yeah.
Well, later you guys ended up kissing.
No.
What?
I don't think so ever.
There's this one story you've told, I thought, with you and her mom.
No, that was one of my friends. Not with her though. Oh my god, this is getting so fucking deep.
What?
No, okay, so
with is it this? Was it with V? No.
But
it was with A.
Okay, I'm with her, right? We went to the mall. Her mom comes to pick us up and drive us home from the mall because we're like fucking 12.
Yeah.
And
it's just getting younger.
Yeah, we're probably like 14 at this time. I think we're freshmen. And my buddy and her friend are in the back seat of her fucking mom's SUV making out. And it's like, it's not like they're quietly doing it. It's like,
yeah,
like smacking.
And they're the same age.
And
as
it was
right?
just so quiet and just dead silent. And they're doing that. Yeah.
Wait.
And then her mom didn't say anything.
Who's making out?
My friend and her friend.
Where is she and you?
Which is actually somebody that you have done stuff with.
What?
Which is so funny.
Wait, where is she and you? Because there's a passenger, and then there's someone else has to be in the back with them.
Okay, I'm going to spell it. Ready?
Wait, there's someone in the passenger.
I'm going to spell it off cam.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, fucking, it's a 5-seater car. Okay, do the math.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm in the fucking passenger seat.
Yeah.
Her mom's driving.
Yes.
Okay? The girl that I saw Captain Phillips with.
Yeah.
She's in the back seat.
With the friends?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay?
Okay, so
And my friend is making out with her friend. And, like, her mom always fucking loved me because we went to like elementary school together.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a lot of context. But the girl in the back of the car.
They ain't watching.
Okay, I'm gonna spell it out. Ready?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Are you getting it?
Yeah. Wait, now you're... Wait, okay. Uh-huh.
There's a name for a mount in jiu-jitsu?
Wait, what? A name for mounts?
Oh my god. A mount where you transition to an armbar?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
And then...
You know what I think you spelled? I don't know if it's giving too much context.
No. Very close, though.
Okay, go.
I think you said that too loud.
I'll believe it.
Okay, did you bleep it?
Yeah.
Literally what you said was on the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
dang. They didn't have no crazy. And then the other person was A, right?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I told you who it was. Oh.
Guy.
Oh, no.
Okay,
no,
never mind.
You don't know this person.
Okay. And so you got, and then you got home and what?
But we're just talking like normal, right? Because I'm in the passenger seat, her mom's driving, and her mom like loves me. And so we were just talking and stuff, and there'd be silence, and you can hear them fucking lip smacking.
God, you had to just keep talking.
And then we just kept talking, and yeah, I think I was trying to talk to like cover it up. But then, and she never said anything, the mom, until we got home. And then we're like Snapchatting in the group chat. And she was like, dude, my mom fucking heard you guys. Like, she's pissed right now. Like, pissed. And
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
Like, wow. It's crazy.
Well, I wouldn't be like super upset, but I would be like a little disrespectful.
Pretty disrespectful. Jesus
Come on,
Christ, in my
guys.
car?
And
You
you're
know?
13, bro. Like,
It's awful, man.
yeah.
Terrible.
Like, I'm checking for stains after.
It's gross.
Wait, but what happened to that one story where it's like, I thought like someone walked in on someone and their like shirt was up, like making out on the couch or something? Or no, like someone was
Sure
mounted
was
on you and they're...
On me?
Yeah, and you guys were making out on the couch and then like the mom walked in. You guys had like shit like get off and it was like awkward. Brother, is that not you?
How do you remember that? I don't even remember that. Oh my god.
That wasn't with her?
That was definitely with her. I forgot.
Guys.
Dude, I don't remember a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like about that kind of stuff, I just forget.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was when I was a freshman.
So you guys did end up kissing.
I don't think we were. Maybe we were. I don't remember.
Wow.
I don't remember.
Kelly, that's crazy, huh?
But oh my god, this is getting so deep, dude.
Well,
I feel so guilty talking
It's
about
like
this.
back in the
as a
day. It was
taken
freaking like
man.
14.
All right, fuck it. Yeah. No, yeah, I think she was on top of me.
And when I did stuff with that one girl, I was like fucking 15.
with the
Yeah,
one that
yeah,
was in the
yeah.
back seat. Yeah. I think she might have pulled her shirt up too, but she was definitely sitting on me, like on top of me, like straddling me.
And then the mom walked in.
Yeah, her mom was like literally home, and we're like in the living room, and there's not even a closed door to the living room.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
open, and she just walked in, and she like got off super quick. And then again, the mom acted like she didn't know anything,
And then got pissed after.
and I got pissed after. And she was even nice to me until I left.
Your daughter or son.
And gave me a ride home.
Nice. Your daughter or son, you catch them at that age doing like something like that. Like nothing crazy. Well, actually, the shirt up is crazy kind of for like probably middle school.
That is.
Are you
so
like
crazy.
interrupting right away being like, hey? Or are you just being
I
like...
can't believe that happened.
I don't think I could be like the oblivious dad. Like I almost feel like a fool. Like you ever see it? Like you ever do something with like a girl and then their dad's a little like oblivious, like but in a purposeful way, or actually oblivious, and you just feel like this weird guilt.
It's awful.
And also, like,
dude. You
kinda
feel so bad, and
And like you kind of like look down on him a little bit. Like, what are you doing, man? Like
why aren't you beating my ass right now?
like say something.
something.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
you're a cuck right now.
Yeah, I think you have to say something,
in
right?
a sense, right?
But I think there's a nice way to go about it, where it's like
Set some ground
okay,
rules.
like sit down, both of you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, sit, and then you sit across the couch from them or table.
Yeah,
But then what do you say? Hey,
but
you guys are a little bit young to be doing this kind of stuff.
yeah. Are you starting
But
off
I
with like
know
the...
what I was trying to do at your age.
I knew you could... No, stop.
Okay.
That's such a good dad, white guy. I remember when I was in high school and all the ladies were over me, right?
I think you're too young, but if you're gonna do this stuff, I want you to be safe about it. So if you are going to progress to full-on intercourse,
Jesus.
you really need to use protection.
Yeah.
Is that how you go about it?
There's a jar.
My parents never had to fucking talk with
There's
me.
a jar
Did yours?
on top of the toilet paper with a bunch of condoms.
In lube. I fuck your mom with it all the time. Did your parents have to talk with you whatsoever?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I mean, I think once I got like older, once it was like later.
That's unbelievable parenting, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I never got to talk about like shaving my pubic hair.
Yeah.
Like, I never got to talk about like dating, like
Yeah.
when it's okay for me to date or any shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like they were just so uncomfortable they just didn't mention it at all, and then you're just out there fucking getting caught in the living room. You know?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Just trying to think like how I'd go about it. I think I'd just be like, hey guys, like, I get it, it's cool and all. Like, just, you know, like, just don't let me like see it. Like, I guess, you know.
Try not to let me
like
see
if
it.
it's obvious enough where you have to be scared.
I think it's good to take it slow at a pace that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, and like you guys are young, you guys are gonna have time. Like,
Don't do anything you're not comfortable with. If you have questions,
ask your mom.
it's kind of weird to say ask me, but like,
Yeah.
but it is also nice.
But it's like,
to be like,
okay, if I was talking one on one with my kid, way more different.
can you imagine
with the other, like with the other person, like the SO, more like just like, hey, just like, you know, just don't do it in front of us. Like, if you're scared that we're gonna get caught, like you're probably doing it too risky. Like, just fucking talk to her and then do it later or something. You know, like. But if it was my kid, I think I'd be way more open, which is awkward. But also, like, I would hope we'd have a better relationship. Just be like, hey,
as a parent, do you think you know
Maximus.
like? Do you think you know when your child is being like super fucking promiscuous? Like, I'm sure you do know, but like,
I think that's
because I think there's.
for the boys, it's like, sorry. For the go.
I think there's like, I think you can tell when it's like an innocent kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
when they caught me and her on the couch, probably. Like,
Yeah, they're probably-
they know we're not like troublesome kids, but we're just horny.
Yeah.
You know, like we're both doing sports and like, you know,
Yeah.
we're like, we have a good head on our shoulders.
Yeah, you guys are just trying
But it's
something
like,
out.
if I'm coming home smelling like weed every day or like, you know,
Yeah, like you're not showering.
you can tell I'm like fucking in the streets, you know?
Yeah.
Then what do you do? Because the conversation's got to be different. Like,
Start.
I'm worried that you're going to get pregnant. So like,
Yeah.
now I got to adjust and be like, but then because I feel like if you've got too much control, then they're going to go the opposite way. You
I was
know?
talking about Taylor. It's just hard to tell. It's really situational. I've had great experience raising kids from fucking 1 to 6 or something, you know,
Yeah.
1 to 8. I have no clue how it is going to be to raise a teen.
And I feel like some parents do like a pretty good job and their kid still turns out just like
Bad.
wild, you know?
Like, I feel like like our parents are pretty good, but they could have done something. I wouldn't have raised you wouldn't raise your kid the way your mom raised you, and the same with me, right?
Yeah.
But somehow I think it's like,
They
it's
still
just
did
the
a pretty good
soul.
job.
Like, it's the kid's soul sometimes. Like, for me, like, I had so many opportunities and not opportunities, I guess, to do bad stuff, but it was just not my character.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even with my cousins, with my friends, with stuff, I had opportunities, but it just wasn't my character to do stuff like that. And there's nothing a parent could do about that.
But some kids, they're a fucking like wild spirit.
Yeah.
That just can't be like chained down. You know?
It's just like, what is the answer?
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah.
You know?
And you can't expect perfection, because there's going to be time periods where it's like, fuck, dude, our kid's kind of doing a little bit of crazy stuff, but like, he lines out. But
That's a trip.
I don't know. It's going to be real tough. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so crazy. Isn't it crazy?
Why are you talking about this like you're having a kid?
I know. Well, I was gonna say it's gonna be so crazy seeing you as a dad.
I just realized that Chris is
I know it's still
99% chance not having a kid, and it's like, you're like, damn, what are you gonna do? What's the combo gonna be like? Well, thanks for playing along.
It's just like it's a fun topic.
I'm like, hey, Chris, can you come over and have the talk with my kid?
Uncle Chris. God, I'll be such a fucking cool uncle. You
Yeah.
know? I'll tell him the stories of like me getting caught on the couch.
Yeah.
God
What are you gonna
damn
talk
it.
to them? Wow, that's gonna be interesting.
I had
Because
a good.
how are you gonna describe me? Like, man, your
Look,
dad.
your dad's a fucking idiot. Okay, this is what you need to know. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No,
Your dad's
I
been
think you'll be
stuck
a
for the
great
last
parent.
20 years.
I think you'd be a really good parent.
Yeah. Also.
Really good. Fucking fuck! I was gonna say something. Okay, I was gonna say, isn't it crazy? The older we get, and it's like, you see these people that were making out in the back of a fucking car at like 13 years old.
Yeah.
You know? And you see them on Instagram and they're like with somebody else. They're in graduate school to get their master's degree.
Yeah.
And
They got their
you're
own
just
business.
Wow, like you're the same person. You know? Does that ever trip you out? Like
you were a baby.
Look at you. You look all established, but I have this memory of you fucking
doing something
swap and spit in the back of a car.
Yeah.
It's awful, like cringy, you know?
Yeah.
I think about that. And I hate that I do. But like that's just where my mind goes sometimes. I'm like,
and how they say like,
man, you
people's
just got
perception
your
of you, you
fucking-
know? Like,
you're a nurse now, you know?
yeah.
And you were fucking sucking dick in the back of a fucking
Jesus
you know?
Christ.
I'm sorry. That was too far.
Okay, relax. Pull it back.
Thanks. But it's just a trip sometimes.
Yeah, well, imagine like all the stuff you've done, you know? Like, dude, Chris
Yeah.
used to fucking send me booty pictures so I could send him a booty picture back when we were a freshman in high school, and now he works with kids. Maybe someone should check that.
Yeah, I think that too. I think that too. And then I think it causes me to have like an identity crisis, even though I'm not that person anymore
Yeah, bro, that's
at
like
all. You know?
10 years ago. Or
Like-
in your case, like 15.
Yeah. It's stupid how that sticks with you.
Yeah.
That was with me. Like, yeah. Anyways.
Call
Call it?
Yeah, I think, any other topic we're supposed to have?
I think there were, but
That was
that was fun, man.
That was a good one, dude.
Yeah, I had fun.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're back, baby.
We're
Us
back.
too. We're never going anywhere.
Come on now.
But we are breaking up. So that was just our last pod. And we just wanted to end it with a bit. We didn't want to. It's like someone who has cancer and they don't tell their family until they're on their deathbed. Like, why did you tell me you were living all this life?
I wanted you to enjoy it.
I wanted you to have this one last pod like there was going to be a forever. But there isn't. Thanks, man.
It's nice knowing you.
Dude, imagine one day ending the pod like this.
Oh
Well,
my
guys,
God. It makes me want to cry.
this is it. There won't be another episode next week.
There won't be a 4th of July fucking blackout.
There won't be an apology video.
There won't be a birthday competition.
There won't be a birthday episode. Oh, wait, we didn't get one when you had one.
What are you going to do for mine?
Nothing now. I want to go to...
Just lower your expectations, I'll tell you that.
They're gone. They're low. They're low.
Because I know you had really high expectations because of what you did. But I just don't have the energy, man.
Wow.
To be honest with you.
It's crazy.
I'm a really busy guy these days.
Yeah. No, wait, yeah, you're busy. Let's look at the screen time on your phone real quick.
That's actually an interesting thing to do because I feel like I am on my phone a lot less because of work. I'll go get it. Pull yours up and I'll get mine.
Mine's going to be way worse.
My phone was here the entire time on the couch. Turns out.
Oh,
I pulled on
it's
the
not going to
mic
be
so
accurate
hard.
because it's the first day of the week. Wait.
Really?
What?
Does
It's
it go
Tuesday.
monthly?
I don't know why mine just says 30 minutes. Oh, am I on screen time?
That's not fucking right.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Look it
look,
up.
mine says the last 3 days.
Is it screen time? Are you looking up screen time?
Yes. What the fuck? Mine does not look like that. Oh, wow.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's actually a little higher than I thought. Okay, if it's counting listening to music, does it count that? Like phone locked.
You can see
listening
right
to
there the apps.
Phone locked listening to Spotify. Does that count?
It's not those. I
'Cause
bet you
we're-
Spotify is not on there.
We're cooked if that's
Look at the apps.
where.
Right there.
Okay, wait. What's your screen time?
It doesn't show. It's 30 minutes.
You're such a cunt. Why does it fucking show?
I don't know
Mine's
if we're
3
running-
hours and 50
I
minutes.
don't know if we're doing the... Is it screen time?
Yes. No, yours looks like mine. I think it's right. I just don't know why it's not showing up like that though.
Like, literally the only thing... It's like just counted today.
Even today, you've been on for more than 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Mine's 3 hours and 50 minutes, with today being the highest in the last 3 days.
But it should...
I'll do it. Oh, app limits.
Nice. Try this one.
Oh, see all activity. You try that.
I did.
You did?
Nothing.
Okay. Damn. The most time I spend is in messages.
Wow. 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours and 30 minutes on messages in the last 3 days. What
That's
the hell? Who are you
interesting.
texting?
And then 3 hours and
Who you
7
texting?
minutes.
On Instagram.
I've been texting a lot. And then Instagram, yeah, 3 hours and 7 minutes. That's just reels and shit. YouTube, 37 minutes. Safari, 24 minutes. Thanks to the no porn. Notes, 23 minutes. 23 minutes in notes. Jesus. Netflix. Strava. Wow.
So 4 hours of your day is kind of crazy.
Yeah, on texting.
Because you only have like 4 to 8 hours of your day after work to do stuff.
Yeah. That is nuts. I just don't go on my phone at work at all.
Yeah. All right, let's call it.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We're not breaking up, by the way. Peace.
Peace.